family. Back at y'all with another one. Wait for a couple of y'all to get in here. We're gonna rock out. Tommy V, yo, Joanne, Joe, Mr. Daddy. I miss 2016. The Bomb, yo, Barry, yo, Tony B. Notorious, yo, hey, Sarah. Hey, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me real good. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Morgan. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. We ain't got too many updates right now, man. Just we just every other Sunday, man. We just come on here, man, so we can engage with the TTA family. It's become a family tradition. Happy Halloween to everybody. We're gonna bust down the phone lines right quick. Yeah, Joseph, man, you're right, brother. Yeah, man, because Cook County is Cook County is something else, man. A lot of work needs to be done, man. We ain't done yet. We're gonna open up the phone lines though. Let's rock out. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Yeah, what's up, T, man? It's Vinyl from New York.
Shout out to New York. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm good, I'm good. I know you speak to hundreds of people who might not even remember you spoke a couple months back.
Oh, okay. Probably so. I can't, like you said, so many people, man. What's good with you, though?
Ain't nothing, man. Nothing much, bro. Just was calling to check you out, man. Just to let you know I'm still supporting you, watching your videos and whatnot. I was trying to get in contact with you because something had happened to me. I had got arrested illegally, and I wanted to get your advice on that. But
okay,
I messaged you on Facebook. I tried going back to your old live, your number. None of that worked.
Yeah, so the Facebook. I think someone else created a Facebook page. So that actual page isn't me, but you can always text this phone, brother. This the line for you guys, man. So yeah.
But see, I didn't have the number. I had lost my phone. Remember, I told you I lost my phone.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't have the number, so I'm looking at it like, oh, well, hopefully I can catch him when he go live, and I was just basically, like I said, trying to get some insight on how to sue the NYPD because, they arrested me illegally. They asked me for ID, and I didn't need to, give them no ID. I wasn't committing no crime. So I was trying to get some advice from you on, basically how to go about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely can talk off of the air for sure. Go over everything and however I can help you, man. I got you, brother. Matter of fact, when you hang up, text me your name so I can lock this number in so I know it's you, and then we can get in tune like that.
Yeah, I can actually do that right now while I'm talking to you. But yeah, my girl just she sent me a text message. I swear, I'll send you the screenshot. She sent me a text message. She's like, "Tyrant Terminator is live right now." I'm not,
I appreciate that, man.
yeah, we both watch you, man. And crazy thing is, my girl from South Carolina, but she live up in New York now.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate both of you guys for being part of the family, man.
Yeah, for sure. I was actually about to drive out to where you at and shit. So if I do pop out that way, hopefully we could just catch up. Go to a little pool hall or something, play some pool, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, brother. Yeah, you get out this way, hit the line, man. I'll get up with you.
For sure. I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. Have a good day, brother. It's good speaking with you, man.
Man, good speaking with you too, brother. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. See you soon.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are when you're calling from.
Hey, Mike, I'm from New Jersey, man.
Shout out to New Jersey. How you feeling today?
Good. I saw one of your videos, and I saw you went to the Cook County, and I saw how the big guy when he got to where he was wrong, instead of him being a man to you, say, listen, I apologize. He wanted to say, well, I'm just doing my job. See, that's the problem, Mr. James, because when I have seen other audits where that you done where people came to you and said, listen, I'm sorry, I apologize. But it's very shocking to me that when people know they're wrong, they want to use the race thing, the color thing. And on your behalf, I have reached out to one of the Cook counties and informed them about the video. And she even said to me that she heard about it, and when I called their hotline that you went to, well, you can't record here. I said, it's public building.
Right.
It's a public building. He has a right to access and record public, as long as it's not doing nothing illegal in the tent.
Right. And
I just look at them, I'm like, yo, y'all over here trying to violate people's rights and everything, but then they won't do is go get somebody that knows what they're talking about too.
Right.
And I watch the videos. I'll be watching this one video where you told this lady keep it like when you get me cracking up when you said keep it moving, Goofy. I'd be like the part, and then this one video you had this one guy and called the cops on you, and then the guy was like, well, that's not nice. All we were talking about being nice is the cops were called.
Right. Now we're talking about being nice, and you just called the cops on me. Exactly.
Yeah. And it was just crazy. I'm like, how y'all gonna talk about him being nice to y'all when y'all could have potentially? And I don't know if you're a father, you're a father, or you could be a father or whatever, and somebody can take your life over a lie. Over a lie because of somebody else.
That's true.
I always say, and I always agree with you. And I tell people this all the time. You got somebody lying, saying, "Oh, number one, this guy looks like." You know how many times people say it looks like that? It looks like things has cost so many people their lives.
That's true.
Over a lie. I just want to say, Mr. James Key, I had emailed you and informed you about the 2 video calls. What I want you to do when you get a chance is do a revisit at Cook County Place, because it's high time that these people, that you keep going back over there to different ones that you went to and keep doing it until they understand that this is our rights, whether you like it or you don't.
You're right, man. You absolutely correct. And I got you, man. We're definitely going to do some revisits as soon as, we got our complaints in, man. We're waiting for the directors to give us a ring back, and we're going to see how I go from there. But you already know we're going to do a follow-up for sure.
Sometimes we tell people, from the top, TTA family, from the top. I'll be getting you down. I'll be like, by anyone or anytime. All right, Mr. James, I love you, and I got you subscribed. And keep doing what you're doing.
Man, love you too, brother. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Man, thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are where you're calling from.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, TTA. How you doing, man? This is Brandon calling from Miami, Florida.
Oh, man, shout out to Miami, man. How you feeling today, Brandon?
Man, I'm feeling good, man.
That's what's up, brother.
So, TT, I got a couple things, and I'm not gonna hold you too long. I know you got other calls coming in. First thing I have is the FOIAs that you be filling out. Love the videos, by the way. The FOIAs that you fill out. You know, what is the process of that? Like, do you have to be very precise of the information that you requesting from the public entities?
Yeah.
Walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah. So you do, man. Like in the embryonic stages when we first started auditing last year, it seems like I wasn't really too precise. I would request exactly what I was asking for, but now they're making me put it all the way down to a science, man, or they'll sit up and deny my FOIAs. So yeah, they're asking for me to be extremely precise. That's true. Yeah.
Now, and to follow up on that, what is your, I guess, the turnaround, and are you getting more, like, the information that you do request? Are they or like, if you put in 100 FOIAs, what's the percentage of you getting the FOIAs in a timely manner, the material that you request back?
If I put in 100 FOIAs, I say I might get it back. At this moment, man, I might get 20 back.
Really?
Yeah, they've been denied my FOIAs, man, like for like the last 8 months, man. Like I don't even know why. I'm appealing them all the way up, and they're still just they're bringing up like a lot of technicalities and exemptions to deny me.
Of course, that's just that the system, that shield. And last but not least, man, I think you be going a little bit. I think you be taking it very easy on these people, man. You're very professional. However, I think you can go in. You can really kill them because they just not informed, like you said.
Right.
They're not informed, and I be biting my tongue. I be like, yeah, go ahead and kill them, man. Kill them. I don't know, but. I think you go very light on them, but that's cool, man. Keep up the good work, man. I enjoy all your videos, man. And that's all I have. I continue to support and continue to rock out with you, TTA.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Later.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
This is Frank Sack coming from Atlanta. What's up?
Man, shout out to Atlanta, man. How you feeling today?
Trying to get to the money, bro. You already know what it is.
Man, you already know, man. God is good, brother.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your work too, man. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah. I just want to let you know. Appreciate your work, bro. Out of everybody in the community, especially the brothers that's doing it, you represent as well. So I appreciate that.
Oh, man, I really appreciate those words, brother. Thanks a lot, man.
It's all good. Yeah, it's very important to be able to articulate yourself, articulate your position, to be knowledgeable. And, you show all those. And I appreciate that, man. Like I said, you're doing the movement a great justice. So thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Oh, man, you're welcome, brother.
Yes, sir. I had a question, though, because, what really concerns me is the legal aspect of it, in regards to, the violations of the rights and how that's pursued in court, right? Because from what I see, there's a whole lot of violations, but what I'm missing, I'm just not catching this, but what I'm missing is the parts where you take hold these people accountable in, the court of law, the federal system, or just the outcomes or the details in regards to the cases that get attached to these situations that arise from, your activism.
Right.
I think it's more interesting to not just see what happens or how the violations occur,
right,
but how the system operates. I heard you talk about the FOIAs and how they pay you and all that. That's important. It's just as important as showing the violations on video. We want to see, me personally, I definitely want to see how the court side really works too. And,
right.
How we hold them accountable, and and what's the measurement of success when it comes to following up under judicial process.
Right. So yeah, I feel you, man. And You know, the judicial part of it can be overwhelming, man. You know, it takes some time. You know, stuff like, especially when you get to filing lawsuits, that stuff can take years. You know, even the discovery process, you know, which is the embryonic stages of filing a lawsuit, you know, that can take years, man. But you know, for me and my team right now, we got a few of them brewing, man. You know, obviously we got our biggest one is against the chief of police right now with the Robbins, Illinois situation. So, you know, that's the main one that we kind of focus on right now. But it's several. We got several of them on the books though. So yeah.
I know that right. That Chiefs of Police from Robbins, baby boy. We all gonna celebrate when that one go through. We're gonna do a live. We're gonna do a live on his ass, baby.
Yeah.
So please keep us posted on that one, my brother. Please.
I got you, man. You know it.
All right, well, keep it 100, man. Stay safe.
All right, you too. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
TTA family, this is Jerry from New York.
Oh, man, shout out to New York. How you feeling today, brother?
Feeling good, big dog, feeling good. I got 2 questions for you. First of all, before I ask you them 2 questions, much respect to you, brother. Mucho respect, though.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man.
It takes a whole lot of cojones, man, to do what you do.
I appreciate it, brother.
2 questions. Number 1, you ever heard of News Now, South Carolina?
Oh yeah.
So he does his audits too, but I think he does his audits more so with firearms. Are you gonna get into firearms audits as well, or what?
I mean, it's a possibility, man. You know,
I know you stick with the filming, so I just want to know if you can jump into firearms as well.
You know what? You never know. You never know what may come, man. You know, we got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I'm glad you kind of brought that up in terms of where we see ourselves in the future, what's possible, man. Cause we got a ton of stuff coming up for TTA, man. But the Second Amendment, I support it 1,000%. If I never get out there to do it, I definitely support it. Cause you know, how could you you know, be an activist for one right and not the other? You know, I don't understand people that do that, but I'm for all rights. So you never know though, you know, whatever might present itself, it's a possibility, man, for certain.
Yeah, because I ain't seen News Now South Carolina in a minute. I don't know what he's got going on. I think he had some personal issues, but it's been about 2 years, and I ain't seen too much of the firearm audits.
Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, we went live one day like we do right now, every other Sunday, man. News Now South Carolina came in the comments, man. And I wish I could have called him, man, to get his phone number. But yeah, I consider him to be one of the legends as well with this, man.
Yeah, I started out with him, and I just fell upon your page one night or one day. I can't remember. And I was like, all right, let me keep up with TTA. But News Now is who started it for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. News Now, he a straight up legend, man. I respect all the people, all the greats that came before me. I always give them a shout out and show them love. You got to.
Yeah. So my second question is, what's the story with how's the case going with that one police chief?
Yeah, so right now,
is it closed? Did you get paid?
Oh no. No, I would have been told you guys that, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So it's still a pending case though.
Oh yeah, man. There's a lot going on, man, without trying to give everything away because we know they obviously watching our channel, but it's put it like this, man, it's starting to heat up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, man. And you know, as soon as we get a copy of this body cam footage, man, we're gonna release it to you guys. We want the world and everyone to see what actually took place, you know. So there's no need to keep holding it and not, you know what I mean? So we definitely gonna show you guys.
For sure. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you up no more. You know, I know you got other people that want to get on the line. Keep doing your thing. And you know, be safe out there.
Appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, how are you? My name is Barbara. I'm calling from California.
Man, shout out to California. How you feeling today, Barbara?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, feeling pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy your work. I appreciate you very much. You out there doing your thing, holding up, you know, keeping them accountable for everything that they do. And much appreciation to you.
All right, I really appreciate those words. Thanks a lot.
and how that police chief, whatever he was, oh my God, he was horrible.
Yeah.
He was horrible. I said, why isn't he behind bars?
Yeah, you know what? They had he's actually been arrested and charged. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. I really want to give a huge shout out to the Cook County State's Attorney's Office for even pursuing your charges against a police chief, because when things like this arise, when people be beat up or shot or something like that by a police officer, it takes years before the state's attorney even consider of charging the cops. So they jumped on it pretty quick, man, and that speaks volumes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something, yeah. And it's unfortunate that they get away with so much, and that's why, we really need to get these laws changed, abolish a qualified immunity, stop allowing the taxpayers to pick up, the monies, paid out to their wrongdoing. They need to be able to make bond for themselves, have their own insurance.
That's true.
When they act up, they have to come, they have to pay out of their pockets or from the insurance companies, and so, taxpayers should not be footing the bill for their wrongdoing. And that's why they keep doing it, because there's really, even though the lawsuits go through, there's still no accountability for them, for their actions.
That's true. I totally agree with that, man. And some cops and some public officials, some of them, not all, but some of them do have personal insurance where it's not through it's not actually through the police department or the city. So, that's very rare, but there's some that's out there, but it needs to be like that in its entirety. I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. Yeah, because right now they're hiring everything. There used to be standards, and to become a police officer, but now it's just like they're picking everything off of the street, and they don't really care what they hire. They just want the numbers, they want the bodies, and they're not training them. They're training them to how to abuse and murder people. They're not training them to go out there and respect the people that pay your salary and things of this nature. They're not taught that. They're taught to get in there and whatever by any means necessary, rough them up, beat them up, even murder.
Yep. That's true.
That's all they're being taught. There's nothing else going on. That's why people wouldn't call the police. Out here in California, I wouldn't call the police for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy, man. And like you said, for them to be taught that, it makes it even more sickening. And then you got to think about it. It's almost like we're paying for them to be treated this way.
Exactly.
That's sad, man. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, man.
So, everything goes down, because they're not here to protect and serve. They're here to come out and see, who am I going to kill today? Who am I going to beat up today?
Yep.
And so, people nowadays, they don't really call the police like that, especially out here in California. And we know how they are,
Yeah.
And I had a situation where, my son and I, my granddaughter, we were pulled over, but we were going in opposite directions of the sheriff's department. And then we had a big old center divider in between us. And so my son said, Mom, he's coming back. He's turning around. So he came in we had guns drawn on us,
Really?
Yeah, they're talking about his car was stolen. I'm like, stolen? Are you serious? And I had my 11-year-old granddaughter in the back seat, and we got guns drawn on us.
That's pitiful, man.
Yeah.
That's pitiful. I seen, I had brought it up one time where I seen where they did like a lot of cops did a huge raid in Chicago. It was like 18 police officers. And first of all, they raided the wrong house. And then they put everybody in handcuffs, even a third grader. I was like, come on, man. Come on, man. So an 8-year-old, man. So it's like they just don't care, man.
They don't, and I don't know what they're hiring these days. They got to be coming out of mental institutions and have been bullied in high school, and this is their way of trying to assert some sort of authority now and it just gets out of control totally. So
we're
in trouble if this trend continues.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I just want to call you and tell you I appreciate you, and you stay safe out in those streets, and thanks for representing.
All right, man. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks a lot.
Okay, take care now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, I'm calling from North Carolina.
Man, shout out to North Carolina. How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for all my blessings.
That's right.
The Lord gives me, so thankful.
Yeah, God is good, man. I'm glad you said that, brother. You're absolutely correct.
I'm so thankful for everything. For my furry friend, the faithful friend that I have, my puppy.
Oh, so, man. Yeah, for sure. Made me look at my puppy. He's like, he over there knocked out.
My greatest friend I have on this earth right now, other than my parents, right? My faithful friend. But I have a question, if I may, sir. May I ask you a question?
For sure.
I was just wondering, I think I have run across it briefly in the past about when, you know how in your audits people say, one of the greatest comebacks, they say, oh, you don't have my permission to record me, right? I was wondering, have you ever come across, maybe there's some law out there malingering around that there is that you can't post them. Have you ever heard of something like that? Maybe there is a federal or a state law that you can't post? I don't know. Is there such a thing? I've been wanting to ask you that for a long time.
Not that not that I know of, where you can't actually post like a picture you take of someone.
No, recording them, of course, is not illegal. But I think I've heard of something like that you can't actually post them video, and I didn't know if that was absolutely a true fact or not. I'm all about fact. Right?
I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. They try. A lot of people say that, right? They'll try to say, stuff like that in terms of you can't post certain stuff, and I haven't seen a law that states anything like that, but you never know. You never know. But to my knowledge, right now, I don't think that something like a law like that exists.
Yeah, I just briefly have maybe, I haven't done no research on it, but I thought I'd ask you, have you ever, heard something like that? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, keep up the superb work, man. That is so awesome. Practicing your rights and your amendments. It's because we don't know if we're going to be guaranteed them after this selection day, right? Not election, selection day.
Oh, man.
We don't know. That's why we got to embrace what we have when we have it.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Definitely so.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you affording me some of your time. I love your videos. Keep up the excellent the work there on your behalf.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for being there, brother. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Be safe, okay?
All right, you too.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
What's going on? This is Chris calling me out of Dallas, Texas.
Man, shout out to Texas. How you feeling today, brother?
Hey, man, I'm pretty good, man. I be watching your videos every time I get an opportunity to, man. And I will say to that, I got a question.
The
day you first started this, what made you actually just one day woke up and said, man, I'm finna start recording and going to these public locations?
Yeah, well, I always had a thing for just knowing the law and knowing our rights for years, even in my younger years. And then when I stumbled upon First Amendment auditing community, I was like, wow, this is something different, man, in terms of, teaching people about their rights and stuff, man. And I was like, man, I'd love to be a part of that type of movement, which is obviously positive, and you're teaching people, you're helping people learn their rights. So one day I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna just literally jump out here and try it and do it and see where we go from there, man. And man, 18 months later, here we is, man.
Man, I know that was, when you did it, you never looked back.
Yeah, man. It was like, if you think about it, man, like I give all the glory to God, man, for everything, man, for even instilling this in me, man, giving me these thoughts and these inspiration, aspirations, hopeful wishing, optimistic to want to even try to do these things. Because if you look at a lot of content, man, even though that's what they call us content creators, all of us, right? But think about the First Amendment auditing community, man. It's like reality TV. Everything else is a podcast or people are pranking, and you get what I'm saying. So it's like this is the real raw of what's actually going on in the world for real, man. So I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
Man, I enjoy watching it, man, and I'm thankful that you're doing it because, we got that perspective where somebody's doing and somebody's watching, right? And you doing and we watching, and it be inspiring because we be like, man, I want to do it, and we might not never do it, but we still keep watching.
Right, true that. But you know what? One day, man, you just might, you know what I mean? Be like, you know what, man? For the heck, man, look, I'm gonna just jump out there and try it, bro. I guarantee it, man. It's you're gonna get like I can't wait to wake up and go do the next audit, man. Just because of what it's doing, man. It's like we've changed so much, man, since I started, man. It's like it's a beautiful thing in terms of leaving a legacy once you die, man. That's how I look at it. Like, what did you do when you was here? You know what I mean? What type of changes did you make, man? Or are you just a statistic? You know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to say you did something good, man. And I think this is great. So that's why I try to do it with no fear, man. Whatever happens is going to happen anyway. So.
And you got a good outlook on that too. I never thought of it like that because it's one thing you informing people of their rights and you standing up for your rights, and you get a policy change while educating the actual employees at the same time. And at the same time of doing all this, you're building a legacy for yourself. So, I don't mean this in a bad way for anybody who's listening, but when an individual household member dies, you just got the ones who know you. That's a small number. But when you make a legacy for yourself, now you got like your YouTube supporters, 140,000 people who know you.
That's right. That's right, man. And then you leave it like because I done did a lot of stuff, man, in my younger years that I ain't proud of, man. And I was talking to my mom about a lot of this stuff this morning, where it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing from God, man. I give him all the glory. Sometimes I just out of nowhere just start praying and thanking and giving him praise, because if it wasn't for him, man, ain't no telling where I would be. So when he put me in this position to do what I'm doing now, man, I don't want to do nothing else. Like, man, I wish I can reveal to you guys all the huge things that we got coming up just off of this First Amendment auditing community, man. I got so many ginormous stuff, man. You guys gonna be blown away, man. And we're gonna reveal everything shortly. But man, just wait to see, man. We got some stuff coming up, man. Huge.
Real quick, speaking about that, when you first get into the community of auditing, if you just study like to yourself, do you still get those opportunities, or do you have to engage with all the other auditors?
Okay, say that one more time.
Like you said you got all these opportunities coming up, right?
Right.
Now, if you're just auditing for the public and for yourself, and you're not engaging with the other auditors, does these opportunities still come up?
Oh yeah.
Is this like an auditing community opportunity?
So it's the opportunities are there whether I engage or not. So like whether I engage with other auditors, the opportunities are still there. Like it's going to be basically it's basically like this, man. I want to tell you so bad, man.
No. Let me ask you this question: when you engaging with these public officials, every now and then you wind up giving your name and stuff, right?
Right.
And, I noticed a while ago you said you had some things you ain't done in your life. Have you ever been in a situation while auditing that's not on camera that they wind up actually running your name and then being confrontational with you due to maybe like a background issue or arrest record prior issue?
Oh yeah. That's crazy. You asked that too. Yeah, man, definitely so, man. You know what? It's crazy. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. All for camera too. It's not on camera, but it's some stuff. I'm gonna put it like this. It's some stuff I'm gonna reveal to you guys shortly. That's gonna again blow you guys away, man. That's all I'm gonna say for now. For now. And you know, and it's gonna blow you. I don't know if you remember me saying that to you a couple of months ago before I told you what happened between me and the chief of police.
Right. You did say that.
Man, here we go again, man. I got some more breaking news for you guys that's gonna blow you away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you know, look, true story. I'm gonna get off this line and end it with a true story. I got a brother who committed suicide back in 2016, right?
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that, man.
He got shot by the police the year that Texas won the bowl out here in Texas, and they claimed that they shot him 3 times. It's a true story. There was a lawyer working his case at the time. His name was Michael Harsimer. But long story short, police shot him like 12 times. They reported that he shot him 3 times, and the lawyer came on the case, did some spy investigative work. You know, when he was in DSO custody, which is Sheriff Department custody, handcuffed to the bed and stuff, right? That's what happens when you're in custody. Now, mind you, he had a no bond because when they shoot you, they typically say that you was a threat, so they charge you with aggravated assault, deadly weapon against public service. Typically, they use the worst charges after they shoot you. They have to almost, you know. But long story short, what wound up happening is the lawyer takes the case for free. The lawyers knew a lady who owned a bail bonds company. The lawyer knew a judge. The lawyer got to show proof to the judge that he was actually shot more than 3 times. He was shot over 9 times.
Wow.
Showed the footage to the judge. The judge got a bond for him, a very low reduced bond. And then the bonds bail lady who owned the company that the lawyer knew, she bonded him out on her own reconnaissance. And I'm gonna tell you, at this time he was in a hospital in Dallas called Baylor, private hospital. And when the lawyer got him bonded out, he disappeared. And he said, because after everything, all the smoke settled and cleared, come to find out when they bonded him out, they rushed him out that hospital room. And we don't know what they were going to do because it never fully happened. But my brother said they had rushed him out the room. We at the hospital, there was no record of him being in that room, according to the receptionist lady. Luckily, on the wall, it still had his paperwork on the wall.
That's crazy.
Man, this is a crazy story. And this, like I say, the lawyer at that time was Michael Harsimer. At that time, he was a lawyer working that case. And what wound up happening after that, the lawyer, now this is like 11 p.m. at night. The lawyer winds up calling the judge. The judge calls the hospital. Miraculously, they come bringing my brother back. And he don't know where they was going to take him. And we can only estimate that they was trying to get a false confession or something.
Right.
A real situation that happened in real time. And the reason I'm saying this is because when you say you got some big stuff you're going to announce, people don't be realizing how crazy or how big stuff really happens behind closed doors.
Real talk, man. Real talk. And you know what? Real quick, I see one of our TTA family, man. One of our family members, Brown Sugar, man. She said, "Well, I'm gonna be pissed off again because obviously the last time I made that announcement, it was about the chief of police, and a lot of y'all was upset, man. And I knew that was going to happen. So you definitely, you guys might be, upset again." I can tell you this. I can give you guys this at least. We ain't get beat up again. I can at least give you that. We ain't got beat up again, but it is some stuff that I got to reveal to you guys. But on the other flip side, the other big news I was talking about, that's going to make you guys extremely happy, man. And it's going to wow the entire world, man. So,
oh wow, that's big.
Yeah, man, it's enormous big, like. So, we getting ready to do some things, man. And we still got the meeting set up, man, with some congressional members as well. I know we don't want to be 100% optimistic when it comes to congressional members, but We are, though. We want to still be a little hopeful that things could change if we sit down with the right person. So that's coming up as well.
That's true. Now we got this phone. Last little ending. When you have these meetings with these officials, how often is it to where? How can I put it? No. Okay. When you have these meetings with these officials, how often are they willing to try to change a policy as a course for substituting you trying to like maybe sue them?
So I'm trying to see if I can understand the question.
Let me rephrase it. Are they more eager for you to drop a lawsuit in exchange for a change of policy, or they just don't be caring?
I'm trying to think about a lot of different. Some of them don't care. Some of some. You know what? A lot of them. I don't. You know what? though? I haven't really. I don't think I really came into one that really where we really got into that type of dialogue. But I don't think none of them really care. I think they just like they create these violations. They perpetrate these violations against me. We'll either go through the insurance carrier or they all for it. Like they don't, because like I said, it ain't coming out their pocket. So
wow,
they don't really care. But some of them seem genuine when trying to understand what we're trying to do. Like I feel like the Elgin. I don't know if you remember when we sat down with the chief of police in Elgin, where we actually changed the policy of how the police should interact with a First Amendment auditor. She's like they're going to give them more training on that since it's something new to them. Well, I think that was good, and that she seemed sincere when we was talking to her. So I didn't feel the need to try to litigate anything. You know what I mean? Even though she's on camera admitting that my rights were violated. So
right.
But I think she was sincere in what she was saying that day to us in that room. So it's 50-50 with it, really, man. Some of them don't care. Some of them, I guess, do a little bit,
So you never really had a situation in one of those closed doors meetings and they said, look, James, officers in the wrong. We're not going to fight that. But as a policy, we're willing to make an implement change immediately, as expeditiously as we can, to alleviate any further civil proceedings.
No, I feel what you said. It wasn't. I don't think it was ever conveyed like that verbatim. But I've had that type of energy though. Yeah, I definitely had that type of energy for sure. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I feel where you're going. Yeah. I done felt that energy. Yeah.
Okay, man. And you do all this recording with your phone, right?
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. You ain't even got no tripod. It'll get straight up. Hey, we the people. We the people sometimes can't afford a tripod with a nice camera and stuff. It's just straight phones.
And then you know what? To be honest with you, man, I'm gonna be honest. Which a lot of people probably don't know. I know a lot of people use body cameras, different type of cameras. But the iPhone 15, man, like the camera is actually compared to the red camera that they shoot with movie that like the real movie people use. Like, so it's been compared to so it's almost high quality, the best camera to use. So I'd rock out with the iPhone 15. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey James, the wife want me to ask you this question. When you're on your missions for We the People out there, are you alone, or do you make sure you go with somebody just in case you do get arrested?
Yeah, I always go alone, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I always go alone. What I do though, I try. Well, okay, going back to the camera thing, I'm gonna try to say this in such a way because I've learned to try to have at least something else as a backup. Because what happened to me with the chief of police when he took my phone, if I would have had another device, you know what I'm saying? So now I do use something else as a backup that they'll never be able to detect where it's at. That's recording as well. But as far as another person, I always go alone.
Okay, I was wondering because I know some people You get your car towed, but like, hey, they take my car home.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. And yeah, that's another thing, man. You know, I remember in my beginning stages of auditing, man, I used to take my cars and you know, a lot of you guys are getting the comments like, TTA, man, you got to start parking down the street, man. They're going to run your plate. So now I just stay in the rental, man. And they be mad when they look at the car I'm driving, they run it and they come back to like Enterprise or something. or you know what? I do them even one better. Sometimes I go rent a U-Haul. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah.
You hard cheap, it's like $20 a day.
Yeah, exactly, man. And you try to run those plates, it won't come back to me. So
Right. I never thought about that one. That's a good one. I appreciate the info, man. I'm gonna let the other callers come in because I know how many times I called to get you the answer.
Yeah, it's all good, brother. I appreciate you for being there, man.
I already appreciate it. You be seeing me in the comments. Usually I'm under a very well distinguished name to identify. It's usually under Disney Global.
Okay, I got you.
All right, bet.
All right, for sure. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you calling from.
Hi, I'm Donnie, and I'm calling from Chicago.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Chicago. How you feeling today?
TTA family. These guys, look at these guys. Man, I absolutely love you. I can't believe I made it on. You have become my comedy. I did leave that in the comments. You have become my comedy spot for when I get up and go to work in the mornings.
Okay.
Every single day, I love what you do. I am a fan and I am a follower and I've subscribed.
Oh, man, I appreciate you for being there. Appreciate you being part of the TTA family.
I can't believe it. My daughter is standing from across the room looking at me as if she thinks I'm lying. I am on here. Yes, I absolutely adore you. I love everything you're doing to get the message across of what people, instead of people thinking that this is something for YouTube, you are trying to relay a message to the people about our rights and what we have and what they don't know about.
That's correct. That's correct.
And that is what I love about you. And it's just the misinformed and the uneducational people that if they just only knew what you were trying to convey, it could take them even further than where they are in life today.
You absolutely correct. You nailed it. You right. You absolutely correct. Yep.
That's what I love about you. This is not a YouTube thing. This is not about getting paid.
That's right.
This is about just education, knowing what rights you have and where you can take them rights and keep them going for yourself and many others. And it's just, if they just listen and just know what you're trying to convey, you know, the world, I mean, we could win. It would be a win-win.
You absolutely correct. And you know what? I was having a talk with some guys maybe about a few days ago about exactly what you brought up. And, you know, it's a lot of, it'd be like a lot of conflict and confusion when you try to bring up something positive. But if you bring up something negative, it seems like all the negative stuff gets attention, but positivity don't. And that's pitiful because people are hating and being jealousy and envious of people they should be learning from. That's silly.
Exactly.
So,
and it's just so many are missing. I mean, you popped up on my news feed one day, and then it took me back to the first video. So I like literally have, you know, it's crazy because literally I'm watching them at night and I'm falling asleep. And then I'm getting up first thing in the morning. I'm like, which one is it going to be today? Like, I want the funniest one. Like, and then I mean, even though you're bringing the educational stuff in, but you're making it even like it's comical in a way, but then it's more educational. But it's a blend and a balance.
Yeah, that's what that. You know what? That's crazy because a couple of more TTA family members told me the same thing. How it was like I got the, I guess the little chuckle I do when I'm trying to make a point.
Yes.
And it's like natural. It's like I don't even plan it. It's just like when I'm talking, it just naturally come out when I try to emphasize a point, you know?
Right, and it seems like it's just so natural. And it's just like, you could just be like, okay, look at this. Okay, we got this going on over here. And it's just like, and then somebody all of a sudden says, you can't do that here. You're like, I'm pretty sure I can. It's just like, and then it starts, and then you're just like, that's the segue. And then you go in for the kill, but you do it so gracefully. Like, it's just, man, you are killing it.
I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that.
I can't believe I got in and I'm off today, and my boss asked me if I could work. I said, no, because I'm trying to get in with the TTA fam. And she didn't understand that, and I was like, you won't understand this, but I'm going to take off today because I'm going to try to get in there, and I need to let him know you are making a difference.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
And I absolutely, I'm impressed. You know, it's not easy to impress, but I am impressed, and I just keep going back to back, looking at each and every one of them, and keep doing what you do. I'm gonna let some more people get in, and I mean, I just love you. Just keep.
I love you too. I love you too, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, this is Phil. What's going on, James?
How you feeling today, brother?
From the top, TTA family, from the top.
For sure, for sure.
Let us know, right? We always do.
You got it down pat. You nailed it, brother.
Listen, you my point, man. You something else, man. But you know, man, I don't want to just say this, and I just got a comment. First of all, thank you, man, for your service. It's rough out there. I know, doing what you do is rough, brother. And I appreciate you for having the boldness that you have to be able to go out and face the folks the way you face them on behalf of our rights. A couple of things I want to mention. One, I want to ask you a question first of all. How tall are you, James?
6'1".
And you seem like a pretty big brother.
Yeah, probably about a good 270.
Right. Me and you, and I'm a little bit bigger. I'm about 340, 350, but I'm about the same height you are. A lot of times, man, and I'm just being real, and I know you're not into this, and you made that clear very, very several times, and which can be appreciated. But we, as who we are, African Americans, I'm sure sometimes when you go in some of them places, that's a factor of intimidation, and they may feel like you there for nefarious reasons, if you will. Have you ever felt that? I mean, in a sense.
Let me see. Well, not really felt it. I do go, like, even offside of the camera, off the camera. I know that racism exists. So it's not like it don't exist. Even with like my community, I know that some of us are racist. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
So going in public, you just got to be ready to deal with anyone. So, but when I do an audit, I don't know if I feel that a situation is racist, but I do know just having sense to know that it could be motivated by racism. If that makes sense. Yeah. But I don't know if I can just pinpoint and say, you know what? That situation right there, that was racial. Yeah.
I got you. Another thing I want to let you know, man, also, I'm in the South. I'm in Texas. I'm in Fort Worth.
Okay.
And I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. I know you're more upstate. And people tend to kind of have a little red state-ish attitude, if you will, for lack of better words, here where we are in Texas. And it's evident, man, that the line is so clear, crystal clear. A lot of times, James, our youth, especially young African-American boys, and I'm a teacher, man. That's what I do for a living. I've been teaching 25 years.
Oh, man.
And, and the climate is very anti-us, if you will. And even in the public school system, I'm just being real.
Okay.
But what I do is, and this is what I thank you for, in my off time, let me make sure I say that just in case somebody might be trolling and try to see who's saying this. You know, in my off time, when I have students that, and we talking about teenage boys, I'm a high school teacher.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I let them watch you, man.
Really?
I let them watch you. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. That's
I'm going to
deep.
educate them through you because they need to know, you know, a lot of times when young African-American cats that's probably not even doing nothing but because of their dress, because of their hair. A lot of them boys like twist their hair up. And I mean, you know, they're kids, man. That's
right.
The generation. The law enforcement will, based upon sheerly on the outside, when you have some of the most super intelligent kids that have dreads, that they do sag, they do listen to music or whatever. And a lot of times, the police who are very judgmental about these young men, they'll begin to violate their rights, man. And I let them know, man, y'all have rights, guys. You don't ID unless you commit a crime. This is Texas.
That's
they
correct.
Can't just ask you for your ID.
That's correct.
What did I do, sir? What did I do, officer?
That's
you
true.
You can say that. You don't have to be scared of it. And I'm gonna let you go. And this is real. One of my students told me they shoot basketball at a little basketball court around the school that I teach at. It's an inner city school. Title I, you know, black and brown, that type thing. And so they were talking about how they shoot basketball, how the police drive up. They said we just catch out, coach. I said, why y'all catch out, man? Because they're gonna make us get on the ground anyway. I said, no, man, they can't do that.
That's right.
If you don't have drugs in your hand, if you're not packing a pistol, you ain't got no reason to run, man. Y'all not rabbits. You don't run. But see, this is the climate and condition of law enforcement, especially here in the South. People clam up, man, when the cops come around.
Wow.
James, I'm at the point now. I'm not trying to be funny, man. I'm 63 years old, brother. I'm at the point now where, man, I don't challenge them, but I make them. You know, you got to explain to me what's going on. If you pull me over, you know what's going on, brother. What you need?
Right.
I'm not be their grandfather, so you know you got to watch how you talk to me. And I don't talk smart to them, James. I don't go off on them or nothing like that. I don't get hood on them. I talk the way they talk. See, because when you open your mouth, they have to respect you. That's one thing. Your intelligence is overwhelming, and I know that they don't be ready for you, James.
Hey, you know what? That's crazy because you know, and you know what, man? I try to tell like even my little cousins, my nieces, my nephews, anybody that I can. Every time you come encounter with law enforcement, you never ever want to be unruly because I'm thinking like possibly 2 or 3 months or even 2 or 3 years down the line. If something transpired today between me and this officer, I want to always remain in character. So just in case, if we get in front of a judge and jury, they'll see that I remained calm the entire time and the cop escalated it. I'm gonna let them, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm playing chess. Yeah. So man, that's the main objective right there.
Yeah, and I notice how you are very calm. Even if I can mention him on your podcast, even Sean Reyes. You know,
for sure.
He never goes off on the people. He never raises his voice. You don't cuss at him. You know, now like you said in your podcast I tell the day before yesterday. You said sometimes they take you there. You know, sometimes you're a man of character, but you know you ain't finna run from nobody either.
Right.
He was trying to put his hand up your camera.
Yeah, man. You know, and then in every situation, that's why I say it's tough, man. You know, these audits because you gotta be able to really like assess every single moment of the encounter, like from how people are. I make sure I look at it and break it down to a science. I look at how the police are even approaching me in terms of their walking and how their body language is looking. Do it look like they want the tone of the decibel? Like I'm trying to break it down so I know precisely what to do and how to respond. And you know, I don't know if every other auditor do it that way, but you got to, man, in order to be safe as well. Like you got to know when you
every time, James, you be on point. Like you say, This guy's, look at this guy. Coming in like a tyrant. He ready to arrest. He ready to go hands on.
Yeah.
And you can tell the other cat, he's listening. He's going to state your case or whatever. We just came here to exercise our rights, our constitutional protected rights. And the cat's listening, but the other cat, let me go inside. Let me go talk to them. See what they're talking about. They don't want to talk to you.
That's right.
Because I want to arrest them. I want to arrest this cat if I can,
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. So you just gotta, man, like I say, man, this is always chess, man, and sometimes poker, man. So
yeah. And Brown Sugar just posted, you have to feel the energy. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to be selfish with the time, no, James. I like to give you flowers, man, because man, you do great. You do a great job for us, man. A great job. We appreciate you so much, man.
Man, I appreciate you too, brother. Thanks a lot.
Blessings always, man.
All right, for sure. You too.
Later.
All right. Yeah, man. Benji the Bobcat, man. Shout out to Benji the Bobcat for the 100. Y'all hold on for a minute. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got the little kids, man. We got the little kids popping up for trick-or-treating, man. Get ready to put some candy out there in the front for them real quick, but I wanted to definitely shout out to Benji the Bobcat, man. All my mods, man. I love you guys. Everybody that's here in the chat, man. TTA family members, I love you guys wholeheartedly, man. Y'all make sure y'all, man, I see Randy in here too, man. Randy, we ain't heard from you in a while, brother. Make sure you call. We got the next, man. I seen a good question too. Where's Sean Little at? That's a great question, man. Sean, where you at, man? Even Von Hanshaw, man. Where's Von at, man? Man, I love you guys. Y'all just don't know, man. But like I said, we got some huge stuff getting ready to happen, man. I'm talking about some huge stuff that's getting ready to happen. Still trying to do our cash giveaways. Y'all already know, man. It's gonna be our third or fourth time doing it. Just trying to still figure out a different way instead of having the trivia. We know we did trivia twice, so we're trying to do it a little different. Love you too, Brown Sugar. You already know, sis. You already know. And that's how that cookie's gonna crumble. We're gonna rock out. So y'all make sure y'all stay in tune with me, man. We'll be right back live Sunday after next. Y'all make sure y'all get ready to lock in, man. We're gonna bring y'all some good content. You already know. We locked in. Love you guys.